the Iceland Air Reykjavik Marina Hotel, which is right near the actual marina, as in the name. Oh yeah, so here's our balcony of our hotel room, and then you can see the water over there. So the dream trip is 3 nights, and it includes a full day excursion later today, a walking tour tomorrow, one farewell dinner, and then your breakfast. So before we start our excursion today, we're gonna go and check out a flea market. Apparently there is a flea market nearby, and then maybe have some lunch.
Going up.
And then when you walk out of the elevator, there's the restaurant and bar. So in case you don't want to walk anywhere in the cold, you can just go downstairs and eat. We ate there last night. We had appetizers. They're very good. Right when you walk out of the hotel, there's a big old ship that they're painting. Nice view. The flea market was your typical flea market, but it's just interesting to see what kind of goodies people have out for sale. The funny thing about Iceland is that when we first got there, we went to the grocery store and we were wearing our masks because we thought that's what you had to do. But it turns out, no, only some places still require you to wear masks in Iceland. But for the most part, you didn't have to, at least not at the time we were there, which was October. So after the flea market, we're ready for a snack. And we went to this place the other day and it was very good. So we're back. We're at the hot dog stand. And you can see, it's just a little hut. And I think they're like $5.50 a piece, and it comes with onions, ketchup, mustard, mayo, and more onions. So we're gonna get some hot dogs. 2 with ketchup and mayo, and then 1 with everything except for the raw onions. Anything else? No.
So 3.
Mm-hmm.
1,600. Thank you. Sorry, 1 with
No raw onions.
No raw.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
There we go.
Nothing like a hot dog on a cold day. Right, Deb?
Hot dog all day. All the fixings.
And when you get it with everything, it comes with ketchup, mustard, and the crispy onions are at the bottom. I don't get the raw onions because I don't like raw onions, but the crispy onions are very good. Our full day excursion was to the Wrecking Peninsula, which is on the southwestern corner. So the first stop was to the bridge between the 2 continents. On this side is Eurasia plate, and on this side is North America plate. The funny thing is that the plates are always drifting, so they are constantly moving. On this peninsula, they drill 2,000 meters down to collect stuff for energy. So we're now seeing the power of Mother Nature. Our guide told us that Ed Sheeran had actually come here and hopped over the fence to see a closer look at the hot springs, and that he got burned. So do not jump over the fence to get a closer view of the hot spring. Let's go inside. It smells funny. just a little way down the road from the hot spring, there was a natural rock pool with a great view. All right, so now we're at the Secret Lagoon. And the reason why they call it the Secret Lagoon is because usually only locals come. But there's still plenty of tourists here. And it's just one big main pool. And then they have like these hot springs on the outside that they feed water into. So the hot springs right now are like boiling hot. You don't want to go in there. But in here it feels like a nice warm bath. And we found out that you can't bring in outside alcohol. We got in trouble for bringing in outside alcohol. You have to buy your own alcohol here. You can see how big it is. It's not as big as the Blue Lagoon. Jeremy and Devin actually liked the Secret Lagoon better than the Blue Lagoon, but I think I liked the Blue Lagoon better just for the experience of it, the ambiance, the color. That was my preference. Also included in this dream trip is a 2-hour walking tour of the old town of Reykjavik. So the gentleman who did our tour yesterday in the Southwestern Iceland is doing our walking tour today. And it's very cold. It's only October. So if you're coming here after October, definitely layers. And a net gaiter would be good too. I didn't bring one, I forgot. So that marked the center of Reykjavik, and right now we're walking down the oldest street in Reykjavik. And on the same street you have this center area here where he told us in about a couple weeks they're going to turn it into an ice rink. Wow, that's cool. And that street right there is the shopping street. Loud Street, I think is what he called it. If you get cold on your walking tour, you can come in here to City Hall and warm up. It's the building that's right here on the big pond. And our guide said that this pond also turns into an ice skating rink in the winter. It's a very big ice skating rink. Inside City Hall, they have this really big map of Iceland. Pretty cool. This statue is meant to represent the 2008 economic collapse and how the people of Iceland were very upset at people who made money, bankers and such. So this is to represent what they don't want to go back to. Another thing you can do to keep warm on your walking tour is come inside the big church. And if you want to go to the very top, it costs about €8. And you can go to the very top and you can see all around the city. We did that the other day. The bakery with the famous cinnamon roll. Don't get the vegan one. Get the muesli one. That was much better. So after our walking tour, it's time for lunch. So we're gonna go to the oldest restaurant, I guess. It's over there. It's called Hafafagulin. So we're gonna go check it out. So when you order, your meal comes with free coffee and then also free soup of the day, but the soup of the day was mushroom. So I got fish soup for my meal, and Devin got the fish and chips, and then Jeremy got the, oh, it's not there anymore. We got the fish of the day with potatoes. The boys went to go put gas in the rental car, so I took the opportunity to go shopping by myself. And I found this cute little coffee shop that's like a coffee shop upstairs, but it's also a bookstore and a library, but it's also a bar downstairs too, so it has everything you could possibly need for staying out of the cold of Iceland and taking a break while shopping. So, fun facts that I've learned about Iceland. First one, there are only 370,000 people that live here. It's not very big. And then our tour guide said that there's virtually no crime, that there's a few murders every decade, okay, which is like nothing. And then the prison system that they have, they've got like 4 prisons. So one of them's like their maximum security prison. But the other ones are actually ones that you can go golfing at, he said. I mean, that's insane. And then everyone is so friendly. So even though it's expensive, I definitely have to come back. During the summer, of course, but there's so much more to explore. We only got to see the, southwestern side of Iceland, when there's a whole different part of the island itself. More waterfalls, more glaciers, more volcanoes, more opportunities to see the northern lights, which we did get to see them the other day, but the GoPro didn't pick it up because the GoPro sucks. That's okay, but I saw them, so they were there. So yes, I definitely will be visiting again at some point in my lifetime. So that's it for Iceland.